I have upgrades going on with Argo right now. We got ourselves a new mech warrior pilot, and I did reshuffle my repair priorities so that way I can at least get a couple mechs up and operational by the time I get to my next mission. For I don't think I'm going to stay here, at least on this planet, which I forget what it's called off the top of my head, because we have 2 contracts available elsewhere. So it'll be a good opportunity to kind of kill some time, get some upgrades going in the process. But yeah, let's see, my Vindicator is going to get finished in 3 days, Spider will get done in 6. And unfortunately everything's going to take a while, especially my poor Cataphract. Yeah, we really need to upgrade the mech components. Or the mech, what is it, the mech tech, which, conveniently enough, is what I'm doing already. We're having upgrades on, what is it, the automation, and then I'll see about upgrading these other 2 components to speed that along. And I seriously need to look into improving medical points too. But I'm not sure what's to be more prioritized. The mech bay probably, since I kind of can only do one thing at a time, whereas the barracks I'm hoping heals all of them, since I can't really swap priority on who gets healed first. Either way, let's get us some missions here. Let's start moving. I'll show what new recruit I got and everything I have been doing here up until this point. But we have 2 missions to take us to Mector, 14 days to kill. And I don't think I want to try this there, but which one do we want to do first? I guess we'll do the 2.5 difficulty mission, then depending on how things go, we'll go for the 3 skulls and probably prioritize salvage since the pay isn't really all that great anyway. So, we'll up the pay some. I think might be better. Gotta be mindful of the salvage. I'll go with 1 priority salvage there for this, and then I'll swap it around and get as much salvage as possible for the last mission. But I did get myself a new mech warrior, only a single new mech warrior there to join the roster. Oh, it won't show me just yet until I pause it, which is fine. That's not a problem. And it is a fresh recruit there, so they're just going to benefit from getting some recruits, or was it some experience? Maybe I already showed Redwood and Karma, I can't quite remember. But we have them as part of the roster as well, and I also got Warhorse here. And they're going to rapidly get experience because my training pods are all done, so they're getting 30 experience a day. So even Lucky here, who technically is out for 70 days, is still going to get a crap ton of experience as a result. So he's still going to get boosted up and he's still going to be my guts pilot. It's just going to, again, take a while for him to recover, but he survived that terrifying blow while piloting the Cataphract, so I'm thankful for it regardless. We're just going to have to burn a lot of time, I suppose, to get these things out underway, all these repairs done, but I don't think I want to spend 2 months to get everything fixed. I want to prioritize getting my mech repair bay, or what is it, more mech points, I suppose, to help with that regard. I just have no idea how much that speeds along, so I'm going to have to look on the Cataphract once that gets built. So, I'm feeling generous here. It is going to get a little costly, so I gotta be very cautious about doing this. Actually, I'll stick with the normal, and depending on how this month goes, then I'll boost it up. But let me keep an eye on pay. 80 days for the Griffin, and how much more till 2 days. So I want to keep an eye on how much that boosts the Griffin's repair time with 2 mech points. So that's done. Yeah, that cut it down by 10 days practically, so that's a notable amount. Although it's not nearly as much for all the other mechs, mind you, but it helps. Every little bit helps. Now let's continue with these upgrades, shall we? It's just a question of what I want. I can get repaired power conduits. It gives me no benefit though. Whereas I can get these, they're gonna take a little bit of time. Ooh, I can get this thing right away. It's probably cheaper to do. And it does give me 2 mech points. They all give me 2 mech points, so that's not a big deal. What's the cheapest in that case? 130 with 15k maintenance. That's cheaper on maintenance. Repair harness. So these are basically about the same, aren't they? And how much is this for higher maintenance? We'll get improved automation. Oh, it is more tech points. Oh, it reshuffled it. The improved automation was supposed to be the 4th one, mainly because it was not available for me. Okay, I was a little bit confused, which is why I was leaning towards this last one, but it wasn't all that exciting, all things considering. But how long exactly is that going to take? I should have checked that. Time is a bit of an important factor too. But it's 20 days, so we're not going to get that done anytime soon, but the 3 tech points will be useful. And hopefully I am going to have at least a 4-mech squad. Hopefully, they don't get too heavily damaged for this one mission here. And only thing left is to train up my mech warriors I'm planning on fielding. So what does my mech bay look like? We have the Vindicator, we have the Wolverines, Shadowhawk, Dragon, and Spider. So, I think my plan is to have the Dragon, Wolverine, Vindicator, and Spider for my 4-man squad. So, with that in mind, let's train up our soldiers. So, Behemoth, I think you're all set there. We'll keep your XP for your next Guts point. Deadeye, you're going to be taking the Wolverine yet again. And I want to improve your gunnery skill there, I think is the plan. Glitch is going to take the Vindicator, which begs the question, improve call shot or not? Actually, I'll wait for breaching shots since you are kind of like a single PPC currently with either the Griffin or the Vindicator, so we'll leave you be till you can get your experience for that. Now, who is my 4th there again? Oh, let's see. I need someone who's going to pilot a light mech. Because I have no one who actually is good for piloting them. Yeah, currently at least don't have anyone good for piloting the Spider. Since I kind of lost Ifrit there, so who would be good for that? Probably Karma, I guess, since she's already partially skilled in that regard. Just not going to be most convenient. And Warhorse is actually pretty decent for that too there at the moment. So I could take one or the other. I think I'll take Karma. Get the new blood going. Well, technically they're both new blood, aren't they? Yet to be proven. And also I should check the hiring hall and get a couple more green, like, mech warriors. Get them when they're cheap at least. So we have Sentinel, we have Havoc, and Flycatcher. So I'll get 2 of them, I think. The cheaper, probably the better, was it? 18,000 monthly salary. And they're a little more costly. Which do I prefer? I think I like Tactics more there. A little more spine potential. You're prime to get like Sensor Lock there at some point. So we'll see how that is. I want to get them now so at least that way they can start building up their experience. Since we are getting a discount anyway, I think, for being a Rhino Restoration system. So, okay, my mechs are in place there. I already started naming them there. Although I don't think I named the Spider because it was in repairs. So, that's something I'll have to fix up there. I never really thought about a name for a Spider though. I only thought names for my Wolverine and Dragon, mind you, so we'll worry about that later. It's not a big deal. And let's see, which one was it? Let's see, it was Warhorse or Karma. Yeah, Karma was because she has 3 points in piloting skills. So you're set there. Our roster's looking as good as it could be. And I'm really liking how the Wolverine feels with the 4 lasers and LRM-15, mind you. It's got good close range power. It's got more armor than the Dragon, which is almost a bit of a shame. And I don't think I gave it jump jets. I don't think it has jump jets, to be honest. I just can't remember off the top of my head. But we're looking good here. It's just a question of how difficult is this mission going to be. Because we have to make a recovery, if I recall. Yeah, capture a base, actually. So, clear enemy presence, occupy a facility for a number of turns, and it may have lots of turrets and defenses, okay. And there may be additional enemies trying to retake the base. Armor and sufficient ammunition is required, so I think we're all set there. We got LRM-10 on this thing. Only a single LRM ammo, mind you, so that's going to be limited. We got 2 tons of LRM for the Wolverine, that's good there, and 2 tons of LRMs for, and autocans for the Dragon, so only the Vindicator might be problems. Oh, looks like it might require more firepower than that. Okay. I would have liked the Spotter, but I guess not. I guess we'll swap this out for Rebel in that case. You're going to take the Shadowhawk and hopefully this is good. Huh. That was weird. It gave me a warning and needed more firepower, so I wonder what that's representative of. Is it due to the tonnage limit there? Because it was technically 2.5. It was 2.5 filled anyway, so maybe that's representing the difficulty, perhaps. That scares me a little bit, though. We're going to have to take our time, try and manage this in, I guess, because this sounds like it might be difficult. Let's hope not, because I want to try and minimize wounds and repairs. If at all possible. And I'm looking forward to that trebuchet with 4 tons of ammo now for the LRMs. That will be a big deal. But so much for getting the new blood in here. Let's get our forces in position, and get eyes on the facility, and eliminate everything. Sounds nice and simple.
Reminds me of my childhood, back on the farm.
I don't have sense locks, the only big concern there otherwise for the time being. So, gotta be mindful of that. Because, I don't think I had any soldiers that were, or mech warriors that were at least repaired or healed up enough to field anyway. And I wanted a pilot, potentially, for a spider, which, even then, I didn't have anyone skilled enough to use. There's a lot of uncertainties now with that warning I got. But we'll take our time, see what we can do. Maybe it warrants me trying to go to another planet to try and attempt easier missions. I think maybe is what it's telling me here. And I'm trying to keep an eye. What's the roadway? Oh, the road just ends here. Never mind. Where is a good spot to engage? Well, we got tons of high ground here. But that's only useful for whoever has jump jets. So Glitch and Rebel have potential in that regard. It's going to take a while for Rebel to get up there with only 2 jump jets, mind you. So gotta be careful. Vindicator could easily take this high ground spot, so we'll keep an eye on that. And Behemoth gets 5 evasion stacks, which is going to be useful if I'm smart about it, since she is kind of a pile and guts mech warrior. Still a question of what I want for the level 2 trait, if I want the one that reduces initiative or the ace piloting. Ace piloting could have a lot of good use there if I'm smart about it. But we'll see. Actually, I don't think I want to sprint. Not yet. I'm not going to have a sensor lock. That's going to be, well, that's going to be felt, needless to say. And nothing spot yet, but I might as well just sprint then. Although, in all honesty, the jump jets looks like it takes me farther. If I were to be honest. So we should spot something soon here. Really damn soon we'll have a high ground vantage point for at least 2 of my mechs, ideally. Scout the research station, we're almost there. We're just about in sensor range, mind you, so I think I just do regular moves, with that said. Ooh, and interestingly enough, if I'm on a road, I can get 4 evasion stacks.
We've got an unknown on sensors.
So, we do have turrets. Sensor lock's going to be a bit of a... lack of sensor lock's going to be a pain, a little bit. But we can do this. I just gotta be good about prioritizing my targets really well. Shoot the turrets down one at a time when I barely get vision of them. That should help a bit. But those turrets also have sensor locks too, so...
Let's slip the dog more.
With that said... I don't want to jump just yet, actually. Actually, let me reserve. That way the dragon can go first, maybe. Because it looks like there's only turrets I have to worry about. And I get no vision just yet. But good evasion stacks. This will get us started at least. Alright, have a good view in the research facility now. Be careful of additional forces. Okay, so that probably triggered reinforcements. May have gun emplacements. Well, we kind of already knew that. Turrets, boss. Just keep an eye out in case they're online.
Sensors show more bandits.
Ooh, heavy sniper turrets, so these things are a little bit more vicious, apparently. Yeah, these things are a lot more vicious and a lot more armored. Oh, holy crap. That I was not expecting. For the life of me, but we'll do what we can. We just might have to deal with these things, because they're going to get a lot of shots off, with that said. Hopefully, my 2 long-range sniper mechs are up for a job.
What can I do for you?
I don't need precision strikes, not necessary. LRM 10, PPC, good chance to do damage here. Give me some good numbers there, because it's very unlikely I'm not going to kill this thing. But with 5 evasion stacks, I should be okay. There's just 4 turrets to be mindful of. So maybe not a good idea, unless I kill this thing now. That would possibly be the only exception. I can't actually jump up there. I don't have enough jump jets. Well, I kind of knew that much, to be fair. I was hoping maybe I could use it for high ground point. At least a little bit of elevation would be nice. So, there's no way I can kill this thing, is there? Because what? Yeah, that's 40, 85. Ooh, it would be close, but not enough. It would be close.
Firing on target.
That's assuming all the missiles hit. So close, I need like another 5 points. Although they sensor lock me anyway, so... There goes my evasion stacks relatively quickly. I hope that thing didn't sensor lock and then shoot me. That would be a scary thought. Okay, 2 more large lasers. This thing's gonna hurt, though. Oh, it didn't actually shoot, surprisingly. Oh, it probably because it was what sensor lock, maybe?
Commander?
If I had to guess. Now, I might as well just reserve so that way my dragon can contribute. And also spot. Where can I go that'd be good? I'm gonna have 3 evasion stacks. Actually, I may just want to brace, but that's probably a terrible idea with sensor locks concern herself with. So I think what we're going to do is have Behemoth shoot at the center turret there, heavy shredder turret, so that's scary, because that's what, a lot of SRMs? Autocannon 20 and an SRM. So, this will take a bit of work, but at least you're equipped for this. And I gotta keep in mind, yeah, that torso took a lot of damage, ouch. And that's what my autocannon's linked to as well, so... Kill these things quickly, prep ourselves for... at least one of them have to sensor lock me if I can kill both of them. That's the idea, at least.
I'm going.
And LRM should very easily kill us off. 5 health, yep. 2 missiles will kill that. And we got... Oh no, I do not want a precision strike. I want to kill both of them. That's the plan. Just... There we go. So B... Oh, you can only shoot at A, so I think that settles that. I don't want to take the chance that I might miss with the laser. It is still a 15% chance. Is that a big deal, though, with LRM-10 for glitch? Deadeye could also split the damage with lasers, so maybe I can get away with that. Maybe I can get away with that, worst case. I just want to make sure both these die. Okay. I was just overthinking is what that laser tells me. Good damage there. Its armor's about to go, too. So one more mech will kill it off. Pacified area around, so that should be a simple enough task as well. Am I in laser range? Yes, I am. So this thing should without a doubt be dead hell. I only need a single laser to kill it. So I don't need to burn my ammo, or at least my missiles. Just fire all my lasers, and it won't even overheat me at all. Which is a really nice feeling considering I'm firing 4 lasers at this thing. Alright. So one of these things are going to have to sense lock and the other one's going to shoot. Need to be very cautious though. Again,
Waiting on you, Commander.
going to be a bit of a problem. Oh yeah, Glitch has sensor lock. Not that it matters, since she is kind of the last move, but it does give me some intel on what to prioritize, I suppose. And I'm wondering what happened to the blue glow on this mech. Oh, it's because of the jump jets, isn't it? Okay, I was wondering about that.
Got a lock.
Yeah, I'm seeing 9% on the right there. Jeez, that made me worry because maybe I could actually shot it. Oh! I killed whatever one had the sensor lock. That's convenient. That is really damn convenient.
Rolling.
Now, let's kill off this next turret, grab the objective, and we'll have this cleared out with very minor damage, although, again, they conveniently had to hit the same torso, almost exclusively, is it? Yeah, they hit entirely that one torso, which really sucks, because that means I'm going to have easy repair costs to worry about. So we're going to have to be smart about that. At least that's where the autocannon 5 is currently connected to, so I kind of want my left side to shield most of the damage anyway. Alright, Wolverine. Actually, we'll let Glitch take the shot. Not that it matters, I don't think. Yeah, they're probably both going to take the shot. I want to save the LRM-10 ammo. Good. Now, can Deadeye finish that off? With that said, it Maybe not, because it's not optimal range for the lasers, but it's 100 damage if they do hit. Oh, I don't even need missiles, so let's save on that. There, it did die. I just didn't see any exposed or internal damage, mind you. So I was worried for like half a second there.
What's up, boss?
Now, Behemoth, you are not doing anything, but I think you are going to brace just in case.
Move order received.
And then we'll have you spot for next turn, since we know you're just about in vision of it. And we have full, reinforcements right in the water. And they are at least 2 heavy mechs, so that is really important to know. And no one else has sensor lock, just has size for glitch. Now begs the question. I know that thing fires large lasers, so maybe I can avoid that. Maybe not, because I actually get vision of the damn thing right now. Which is actually kind of convenient with that said. It means I could snipe it now. Just gotta, again, be careful of those dang heavies. So if I can kill this thing now, that's the best case situation. Oh, I should have fired missiles. I rushed that a bit.
Thy will be done.
How much health does this thing have? Yep, if I can get a PPC shot, that would help. That would probably kill it.
On my way.
But Behemoth's also braced, so she can take a lot of that damage if they do focus on her. And this is going to do a lot of damage. It's not quite going to kill it, but really damn close.
My alpha strike.
If everything hits, then maybe the missiles alone on the Vindicator might kill it.
Waiting for order.
Now, what can I shoot? Just the missiles. It's still a 9% chance to hit, mind you, so... This... Yeah, it's 10, so 40 damage. This is almost a guaranteed kill. How close am I to said PPC shot, though? I could get in range if I decide to jump down, but I like this vantage. I really like this vantage point. I really wish the Shadowhawk could also be up here. There. Turrets are gone, so that's less firepower for them. And they're going to have to rely on using their eyes, which is something they're probably not used to doing in big giant battle mechs, huh?
New sensor contact.
And they're all heavy mechs apparently too. Now, big question. Is that only 3 heavy mechs or not? And I do wonder if I want a Vigilance with, or not with Behemoth. Because she gets an initiative boost, which might be useful for next turn. Because I would like to spot these things. Actually, I could fall back. Does this turn me around? No, not quite. I think I'd rather fall back there and take advantage of the trees, whereas they don't get that convenience. I think that's what I would like to do. And they would still have to walk towards me. I just can't soften them up without a sensor lock, though, which Glitch is the only one capable of it at the moment. So Deadeye, you're just going to move on out. You're probably going to brace just in case. At least we know what they don't seem to have a sensor lock, because none of them were on me just yet. I just don't know what health stats they have, mind you.
Orders?
Now, with that said, what about Rebel's positioning? I think Rebel can get a good spot somewhere over on the flank, but this building could easily get in the way, so maybe not. I'm trying to plan ahead on what my move would be, because that's good elevation for high ground shots, but there might be some obscure issues with obscuration, and I only got 8 LRM shots left on this thing if I were to fire with both. So, maybe not worry about that just yet. Wait till they get close enough and then we'll try and engage on my terms.
I hear ya.
Now Glitch, you just reserve. And I would like to maybe Vigilance on Behemoth's next turn. We'll reserve with both. We can abuse this mechanic, since the AI doesn't know how to do that. It is only 3 mechs though, so in theory this should be pretty good for me, with them not having a sensor lock. I just need my fallback position all planned out. Since this is the border map, so I'm gonna probably use this structure to obscure myself for when my mechs start getting wounded. Okay, and I do see him there, which would be handy. And I might just brace with that said. Just brace immediately with Behemoth and get her into the woods, maybe. What do we have? Half health Orion. That's, ooh, 2 Orions. They're 2 different variants, mind you, so I can't just conveniently leg one and kill another one. Or I could Vigilance. That's probably not a good idea since they all moved anyway. I might Vigilance next turn.
Good to go.
So with that said, what do I prioritize? Whatever I can hit, I suppose. Just, I have 10 shots at the LRMs. This will be over before those LRMs are done.
All weapons are go.
So soften them up for us, please, Glitch. At least you hit with the PPC that I'm happy with. And I don't want to brace with you just yet, Deadeye, because you're not quite equipped for this. And the problem is they'll probably shoot at you anyway, unless I can obscure yourself some. So we'll hang back for now. Just start softening them up. So let's just remember to turn on our LRMs with that said, because they don't quite have vision, so they're probably not going to shoot at Deadeye with that said. But now, I gotta figure out what's the difference here. Well, honestly, probably does not matter which mech I take, because I can just recustomize it. This has more weaponry but less armor. Is what, yeah, second SRM4. Okay, so this will be easy to kill. I don't care about the weapon slots, because I can easily, worst case, just upgrade to like LRM20 or SRM6 if I so wish. Now, Rebel, you're going to be a little bit tricky to get evasion stack, so I think you just hang back as much as possible. Ideally get an optimum range, because they're not going to see you next turn anyway, so why not just abuse that fact some.
Jumping.
Probably could brace in theory, or reserve rather, and wait for them to move, because that would have maximized my damage potential this turn.
Here it comes.
I missed with the auto cannon, didn't I? That's a shame.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I should have just reserved and let them go. Because they're already going to walk to my vision. I kind of already knew that. Of course, you have to shoot the side torsos already exposed, you jerk. And
Internal structure damage.
that was a Grasshopper or Black Knight, I think. No damage, at least, on the torso. Or at least the Eternal, so I'm happy about that. So now I think it's time for a Vigilance. Oh, I probably should have reserved again there, since I already had my traits up. 3 evasion stacks isn't bad though. I'm just gonna get really damn close. But what do they have again? Just autocan 10s, which can be scary still. And I do need my escape path ready. Because I may just want to sprint out when things get hot with Behemoth. I want to minimize that repair time as much as possible. Ideally. So it is a Grasshopper. We're going to keep focus on this thing. This gives me additional stability damage, if I remember correctly. 20 stability damage. Again, I probably should have reserved. Probably. Because these things are really damn slow. Yeah, and the other Orion mechs are moving before it too, so I'm just giving them a lot of damage reduction. But those LRM-15s are still scary, with 2 of them on 2 separate mechs. So let's try and do this properly then. I did Vigilance, so I'm going to have a full turn to shoot at this damn thing at least. Without its brace. Oh, more Eternal damage, that's never fun. What on earth was it hitting though, because that was on my left side. Oh, that was my leg. Okay, that's not pleasant.
You, Commander.
We have 3 evasion stacks. I think that may be Glitch's job to try and deal with that. Because she can immediately get rid of 2.
Ready?
And still get to shoot for next turn. And so long as she's out of vision, she'll be in good shape. We just gotta do a lot of damage to this thing now, for this turn. And everyone can get to go. Which also includes Deadeye, or Behemoth, so gotta be mindful of that. And staying still does not really help me in all seriousness, because I don't have Bulwark on Deadeye. But I got a lot of damage potential, never mind the fact that I got improved cold shot potential. So this will be good. This will be real good. Okay, I don't think it's possible to kill this thing though, with that said. I could cause an explosion on the torso, which crippling this thing would be pretty damn good too. There's an ammo explosion, so it cripples it at least. But I don't think very much of that actually transferred to the center torso. Oh, I'm wrong.
I'm receiving you.
I am actually wrong on that regard. Can I follow this up and kill it? Not easily. Not if I want to keep my Shadowhawk safe, because you have 800 armor, you could still be useful. I'm gonna try. It's only a single laser. Why do I need to get closer? Just get an optimal range for the auto cannons and missiles, ideally. And maybe I can knock this thing down? It is close, but I don't think there's enough stability damage with for Glitch to be able to punish that very well. Now, big question.
Orders.
Does Behemoth stand her ground become an easy target? Because now I have an interesting predicament on my hand with them consistently hitting the same component.
Waiting for orders.
I think we will... Ooh, I want to do another cold shot, but I don't have the means to. I could get lucky on the kill.
Alpha strike.
The PPC could kill it. Yep, there's one Orion down.
Alright, hit him hard now.
Bang! You're dead.
So that just made things a lot easier for me there. Now, Behemoth,
Good to go.
I would love you to push on through, but we'll have you do some softening up damage, and this will,
Order received.
hopefully you won't get spotted as a result of this. And Deadeye's gonna have to take some of the flak for you now, which conveniently Deadeye's more armored than you. So, swapping roles is good for a time being. At least for now. That's gonna change quickly. And I also gotta pay attention to the pilots too, see how much health they have. For possibly knocking out the... I don't even know what a Lancer is, mind you. And I don't know who Reynard is anyway, either. Sounds like a specific person, mind you, so that doesn't help me in this regard. But I soaked the damage relatively well. And you actually got 3 evasion stacks, so that tells me you're a pilot, if I had to guess. I don't think a 75-ton mech would actually be that mobile. No. Deadeye needs to get into cover. The trees will help a little bit. This is not optimal position for you, with that said. But that is, am I comfortable with that? If I can do the damage needed to the Grasshopper, maybe. But you're probably going to have to sprint on out next turn. And we'll wait until a component's crippled before we worry about a precision strike. Good hits all around. Ooh, large laser critical, so that means we breached the center torso. Okay, I like the sounds of this a lot. Not quite enough to justify a precision strike on anyone else, though. And can't quite get good evasion stacks to... But I'm only missing out on a laser anyway, so that's not a big deal. So Stampede's just going to move on around, keep that evasion going, and see if we can kill this thing this turn, possibly. Hard to say. I'm hoping... Oh, I didn't give Glitch the improved cold shot, so that's something I have to keep in mind too. But what do we hit? Ooh, it's tempting. It is really damn tempting to aim for that. 1 in 3 chance to hit with the PPC. Really? I want to hit with the PPC. But a precision strike would actually make this so Behemoth can get a shot before it acts, so this is probably so worth it. If I can hit with the PPC, that'd be amazing. I think we got it. Did we get the kill? Nice. We're missing out on salvage, but remember, I only have one priority salvage anyway, so it doesn't matter what happens, I guess. Ooh, the nerve of you. Just don't breach. You exposed the internals, damn it. So there's a repair. There's repair time there, unfortunately. All on the center torso, you jerk. You damn jerk. I don't like you anymore. And I can just easily do a precision strike on this thing, so it's going to slow it down for Behemoth next turn. Actually, can I just rotate her? That sounds like a better idea, so at least I can use my evasion stacks over here for next turn. Just not going to have the best chance to hit, but then again, we're dealing with 2 evasion stacks anyway. So give me some good damage. I think we're just going to go straight for the killing blows. I could get lucky. Maybe I try and salvage this thing. Kill the side torsos, maybe get a headshot. It's worth trying. It is definitely worth trying. What is the scarier component? Well, the autocannon is the easiest to kill right now. It's just an autocannon and a medium laser though. So Deadeye would be safe if I killed the autocannon. They only shot the Vindicator at Glitch mainly because, of course, that was the one that had no evasion stacks and you just conveniently spot it. Now, I should just precision strike now. I probably should have waited a bit and attacked with everyone else first, damn it, but at least this easily negates the one evasion stack it has currently. So there's an ammo explosion, that's good enough for assault. I don't need anyone else to follow it up.
Yes, Commander.
Now, kill the other torso, try and knock it down. Not going to happen exactly with Rebel, sadly, but there goes a lot of its firepower at least.
Moving to position.
And Rebel's in good shape. Rebel's going to take... well, Rebel took like no damage so far. So we're going to try and kill this other torso and ideally knock it down as a bonus. Yeah, I think the dragon alone is going to get to knock it down, so I think we're okay here. And this will give us our full evasion stacks, optimum range. And maybe this will knock it down. I would like to keep hitting that side though. It's not likely to happen though.
All weapons are go.
But does this knock it down? It looks like it. So that's 2 points of damage on the pilot. We're going to try and kill the other torso and then maybe leg it. That's going to be hard to do though. That's going to be some damn hard to do, but I'm going to try it regardless. And this puts us in optimum range of everything. But I'm not going to stall this out. If I can't knock out the pilot with this torso, then it's not worth it. Just go for this thing. Not the best chance, mind you. But I'll take it. Ooh, ammo explosion made it easy. So it's 3 points of injury. Now, I need to figure out how to kill the legs if I'm going to knock this pilot out. It at least has no weapons now, so it's probably just going to melee, with that said. If I had to guess, it's going to melee. But salvage is going to be kind of tricky to get. Unless I deliberately do cold shots on the head, which I don't think I want to do either. Yeah, you just barely survived too, so let's put it out of its misery then. Not much else I can really do. There. Not as bad as I thought there. I just couldn't get the perfect run I would like. Occupy the research station is all that's left now. Which should be simple enough to do. I can just, well... Oh, do I actually... Oh. Okay, I have a ramp. Okay, I was worried if I need specifically jump jets to get up there. Which would have made it easier if nothing else. But it'll just give us a turn to occupy this thing. Just one more turn and we're done. We'll have a nice little bit of sea bills to celebrate. Then we'll have to see how bad the repairs are. Since nothing was destroyed, hopefully it's only a couple days worth. And maybe that just ends the mission right now, occupying the base. Well, occupy, it's just not giving me any options just yet. And apparently I can't walk up there now, for some weird reason. Oh, it's because Deadeye's in the way. Okay, so I just had to wait a turn. Mission successful. That was nice and clean. I was happy with that. Just not a lot of salvage, of course. But if only they were two Orions of the same type, then that would help a lot in getting me a new mech, possibly. But very minor damage on the Vindicator White Noise, so I'm hoping that's not going to take a long time to repair. Dragon, of course, took notable damage, especially on the torso. We're at the very offset. Let's see, I don't think it matters which Orion I take, honestly, aside for maybe more slot potential. So 3 missiles, 2 lasers, 2 ballistics. What about this one? 4 lasers, 2 missiles, 1 ballistic. I think the missiles are better because we found out we can go with lighter missiles to kind of save up on tonnage. So we'll try with the Phi variant. And we'll see what else we get. Ooh, what is this? Oh, +1 morale gain. What the hell am I supposed to do this? Oh, I could put it on a cockpit. This is interesting. This is specifically for the campaign though, mind you. For improved performance, allows for better lance cohesion. I like that. They could have just called it like the C3 Master and the CC3 Slave. I think that's what it was technically called in BattleTech. But I guess not. Although command module was also another one, I think, before they decided to give them targeting computers and MechWarrior Online. Oh, what's this? Oh. Our shiny new codebreaker just finished chewing through the encryption on the Argos data archive. I think that's what we're here to do. Let's open it. That's what we're all here for. Open it up. Give me the good news. Then without further ado, well, it looks like a map archive, which is about what you expect on a navigation computer. No surprises there. I'm seeing a lot of periphery territories, the Outworld Alliance, Rimworld Republic, the Oberon Confederation, but hello, what is this? What is this indeed? It looks like a system, that's all I know. Star map on a blue background fills your view screen. The margins are dense with annotations and symbols, so what the hell is this? This isn't a civilian map, it's Starlink Defense Force. Look at the symbols, refueling stations, no-fly zones, even military installations, all laid out and annotated, complete with identifier codes where applicable. And it looks like we have more of them. Why would an ancient civilian vessel carry military maps? Probably because it's a military vessel, possibly. So, why would a civilian vessel need military maps? Just another mystery and a ship overflowing with them. A mystery that could get us all killed. I shouldn't have to tell you what the great houses would do to get their hands on something like this, and even if they don't, bad things happen to people who mess around with lost tech. I've heard stories. Hang on a second, I got something. Starlink Defense... What is it? A Starlink Defense Force Outpost Castle. Ooh, a massive fortification. Designation reads Nautilus. It's on R-True, deep inside Directorate space, right on the edge of the Taurian border. On the map, it's a no-fly zone, marked strictly off-limits to civilian craft. Nothing like that has ever been discovered on R2. Trust me, I grew up there, I'd know. This could be a huge find. The Defense Force built outpost castles to keep the periphery worlds in line. They stocked them accordingly. That means lost tech, and lots of it. Sounds like fun. There could even be an intact memory core for us to discover, another one. Who cares about memory cores? If there's a really outpost castle out there on R2, then that means battle mechs, the rarest, most expensive mechs you could ever imagine. Oh, and weapons. We like weapons. You ever heard of a Gauss rifle? I would love a Gauss rifle, but sadly it's not there for multiplayer. From what I heard, those babies could punch a hole clean through an assault mech without breaking a sweat. And pulse lasers. Ooh, I would love to get some of them too. Sadly, they're just not on multiplayer, so I'm gonna assume we can't get them for the campaign, right? Right. if what you said is just true, if an intact Star Lake era armory is waiting for us, then this could change everything. Yes, it would. We go to R2, but I expect to share whatever we find in the armory. Yes, indeed, please. Lord Madarek, was it? Madeira, Commander, please. Chasing Lost Tech is a bad idea. Capital B. Capital I. Oh, yeah. Capital I. What's I? Oh, yeah, bad idea. Okay, I get it now. Took me a moment. If our friends and neighbors don't get us killed to take it, someone will push the wrong button and blow us all up. My. Well, we're gonna probably need them to retake the planets anyway. Let me be abundantly clear. If there's an Star League era castle way in R2, we will claim what's inside. Not out of artifice, but out of necessity. Advancing on directed core systems with our existing army would be like marching headlong into an abattoir. We could succeed, yes, but our losses would be devastatingly high. Let's do it. I always want to go on a treasure hunt. Sounds like fun. Very good. I'll contact Lady Arano. She'll have time to prepare the recovery effort. Carry on with your business, so that's the plan, yes. Fight and grow stronger and get a bigger mech that doesn't take 50 days to repair. So yeah, we already know that mech warriors need training. I'm fine with that. I just don't want to pay additional bills is the only thing. Now, a moment of truth. How much time is it going to take to repair these mechs? Vindicator, 1 day, fine. So we're going to have to prioritize that. What about... Ooh, 1 day for both of them, so I could afford to do that for both. Ooh, the trebuchet will be up in a day too, so maybe I wait 3 days to get them both up. This just might take a moment, because there's probably not an easy way to drag it up. Nope. There's not an easy way to shuffle multiple target or multiple projects up to the top of the queue. So we'll just wait 3 days to get them all operational in that case. Because I would love to play with the trebuchet with 4 tons of ammo after all. 2, 3. So that hopefully did it there. Unless they were all done already in a single day. I wasn't really paying attention that much, honestly. But I think that helped get our standing roster going good. Yes. LRM 25 with 4 tons of ammo. The Dragon's back up operational. So we're looking good. And then we'll have to see what my roster is going to be, since I was kind of denied a little bit sending the Spider out. So I guess they're not encouraging light mechs anymore for these higher difficulty missions. That's something I'm going to have to keep in mind.
Waiting for orders.
So let's see, did I improve your gunnery skills some? And then, actually let me see, what does your tactics give you? -2 indirect fire penalty. That'd be great if you can get a catapult or a missile heavy mech. I'm going to look into that there. But let's see. Let's increase your accuracy in general, because I think the Wolverine suits you pretty decently. I like to think so anyway.
Receiving.
And let's see, Lucky is going to be out for a while still.
Yeah.
And who did I send out? I just sent out Rebel.
Ready.
So maybe if you're going to be a missile pile as well, do I really need to give you Sensor Lock? It doesn't hurt for when you're overheating, I guess. I'll give you a Sensor Lock there for now, I think. Improve your gunnery. Actually, ooh, you can improve call shots, so that'll be useful there, especially with your trebuchet. Now,
Waiting for orders.
do I take glitch as well? It's just Behemoth in that case after that.
Commander.
Do I want to take... I don't think I want to take Behemoth, but I would probably need someone who can brace.
Receiving.
Which I can't do.
Commander.
I would have to take a new pile out, which is kind of scary. And I would like to send out some of the new blood too.
Yes, Commander.
But just to be safe, let's take out Behemoth. Ooh, 20% max sprint. Okay, so that's how Paradise in my multiplayer games is able to sprint so far. Probably not useful for pilot, mind you. But I like the idea. Call shot bonus is also useful. Probably not for Behemoth. Yeah, we'll go with the increased melee. That will help a ton for when she has to melee in the dragon. And the counterfract when we finally get that thing running. Now, how long till upgrade? 12 days for the improved automation. So, let's get this going. Ooh, 3.5 skulls here now. These are getting more and more difficult, so I gotta be cautious. Tamper-proof, this is a recovery, this is a battle. No way in hell am I touching a battle anymore. I learned my lesson. I learned my goddamn lesson there. And this takes us back to Ryan's fate. We'll go with tamper-proof, I guess. Good salvage opportunities available. And we got a good amount of sea bills as well, so I'm kind of okay with this. Especially since it doesn't pay the best anyway. Or do I want reputation? Maybe not with the Arano Restoration. I'm almost, I think, maxed out with them. So that probably doesn't matter. But we'll again bring our best squad. A trebuchet without a doubt for Rebel. I'm itching to see how well it performs. Wolverine for Deadeye. Dragon for Behemoth. And Vindicator yet again for Glitch. And she's got the armor piercing for the breach. Or the breaching shot. So she's going to be pretty damn useful at least soften them up. Again, this is a situation where I do have Sentinel Lock now, a second one anyway. Ooh, and Medusa's back up. Now you're just making it difficult for me to choose, damn it. Making it damn difficult for me, especially when it doesn't encourage me taking light mechs now, does it? I wonder if it gives me a warning icon if I swap down. Can I get any can I get any intel here? As a rule, the higher a contract's difficulty rating, the more drop tonnage is recommended. That's all it says. Not very helpful. Not very helpful, especially if it's discouraging me using light mechs now, so... The more mobile mechs I can get, the better for scouts, I suppose. So Dragon's possibly going to be my late game kind of scout, potentially. If not the Wolverine and other mobile mechs. Especially if I can slap some jump jets on them, that might be useful. Am I okay with this roster, though? I think I am. Let's do this again. It is a recovery mission, so I did not pay attention to what's involved here. Probably capturing a base or getting to a certain point, and then defending whatever's there. Let's keep it going. Keep it going, salvage awaits this time around, because the pay is absolute crap. As you can clearly see here. Retrieve the operative and biological samples, as well as escape, so we don't want to kill everything. Although I'm sure that's an option, if necessary.
Command interface initiated.
If we're trying to escape, though, mobility probably would have been key. Okay, targets pirate research facility, recovery and restoration operative. They're ready for extraction when your units reach the facility. The extraction is practically right next to the facility, I think. I don't know what's up there. That's the border map. Pick them up and get them to evac point.
You think we'll see bears?
Well, if there's bears, we're probably going to step on them. But I'm trying to understand... Oh, it highlights which objective is which. Okay, so secure the facility, and then rescue the secondary facility to rescue the operative. So, I need... Okay, so they're both the objectives. Okay. And I was half scared I was stuck on a cliff ledge. If I were to be perfectly honest. Because that would be a sucky way to start, wouldn't it? Not being able to get down. But, let's get going. Let's see what there is to fight. And I gotta remember to utilize this sprint potential on Behemoth.
I hear ya.
Which could have some very practical use there if I'm smart about how I utilize it.
You betcha.
I'm just not gonna have the benefit of just doing a regular move and get the said 5 points of sprint or evasion. So it's gonna be tricky to utilize, especially without jump jets. So maybe a Highlander's in your future there, Behemoth, if I'm so bold. Now, who sprints on up with that said? Well, I don't think it matters in all honesty. Just sprint up with everyone who can't sprint. The only concern is maybe direct line of sight on me automatically ends my turn. That's the only concern there. And we're almost at the objective there, secure. You can just fire missiles wherever you wish. And what is it? That's a vehicle of some kind. And I don't want you in too awkward spots so you can help move forward. So, Rebel, you just hang back. I want you in optimum range, if at all possible, and Glitch is the exception. I would love her to get some high ground spot. Which is going to be tricky to do with all these hills and elevation. But at least she has jump jets to kind of alleviate the concern of mobility or being able to move on in this terrain. So, we are inspired. We always like that, right? Now, I think I just reserve, see what they do. Because I think maybe that's a PPC carrier. Oh, and there's some, like, some targets on Initiative 3, which looks like a medium mech. And another medium mech, so 2 medium mechs and possibly Initiative 2, yeah, Initiative 2 tank, I know that for sure.
Reserving action.
Only thing I don't know if there's any turrets to be concerned with. So this moves on up and hopefully I can get vision of it. Well, I can definitely sensor lock it without a doubt.
I will be done.
Do I want to do that? Ooh, I can. Can I easily sensor lock it? No, I need to move forward a bit. Is this enough? It looks like it, so... Glitch, we know what you're doing. Spot them for me and then prime everyone else to kind of shoot the hell out of this tank. Oh, that's the wrong button. I'm so used to sensor lock being on 5. Alright, so is that a PPC carrier? Ooh, it's a striker. LRM-10 and SRM-6. A lot of armor on that damn thing. Surprisingly.
Yes, Commander.
But now, this is the opportunity I've been waiting for. Let's have fun with our trebuchet. It is slightly weaker, mind you, because of an LRM-10 replacing the second LRM-15, but the ammo makes up for it for drawn-out battles. And it's still going to be a nice light show. A lot of spread out damage, mind you, but good start. Not as impressive as it could have been, though, with that said. But more missiles are welcome. Let's see if we can kill this thing, especially if they don't have sensor lock anyway. This will work out good for me to start soften them up. Especially since I can just have one mech spot for me and just
Waiting for orders.
I'll enable everyone else with their missiles.
I copy.
I don't think we're gonna kill it though. It is still a lot of damage. And we'll just reserve for next turn, let them act first. And apparently there's another target somewhere unless they just braced.
Roger that. Standing by.
That tells me there's another target around somewhere. That is outside my sensor range. At least another medium mech anyway. And we'll keep an eye out for good salvage out of these medium mechs too. Because it's possible we may not even fight a heavy mech, which would be odd, to say the least. And sadly you do not get to see our tank. Which is a little bit of a shame. Oh yeah, I might as well reserve. That'll fix that problem a bit.
Additional enemies.
Okay, so there's a heavy mech. And that's what I want. Get closer so I can shoot you. Hopefully Behemoth can get a good shot off. Maybe?
Yes, Commander.
Okay, you do see it conveniently. Not quite there, alas. It is obscured, but I think we're okay with that. You're just going to take shots from everything, so let's be mindful. Maybe I vigilance with you with that said. Yeah, that would be a reason why. Hunchback, Kentaro, a lot of close range punch I do not want to get involved with. Behemoth's not that kind of girl, I'm afraid to say. So, I'm going to vigilance and keep him at arm's length with that said. There, that's down. We have vision of these two.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle eliminated.
And they are braced, alas, because they had nothing to shoot at. But can Glitch do a breaching shot? I don't think she can,
What can I do for ya?
because they're not high enough just yet. But she could breach with missiles, mind you. That's always a possibility. Now, just keep an eye on optimal range. Yeah, I think that's the plan. Use the missile breaching shot since I can't fire with the PPC anyway. Another big question, what's more scarier? Probably the Hunchback, because at least I can cripple it by destroying that side torso. Especially since apparently this thing is just as hard to hit, surprisingly. Only by 5%, mind you. I figured it'd be a little more trickier. But that's a good way to ignore at least the brace to some vague extent.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, so Deadeye, you get on the objective. I think you take a precision strike, because... Oh, I did vigilance, so let's not overdo it there. Because I kind of want Behemoth to take those shots ideally first. And then you'll precision strike after they take their turn. Let's try not to do the same mistake we did last mission ideally. But missiles will help deal with their evasion stack some. Especially since they're going uphill, that might minimize the amount of evasion they have anyway.
Ready for orders.
So this looks like optimal range. It's hard to say with the lasers. Yeah, that's definitely optimal range. I just want to be sure. Priority is the Hunchback. We're going to focus on that thing because it's going to be easiest, again, as I said, to cripple its weaponry really quick. Just a lot more armor. Yeah, it's ultimately got more armor than the Kitaro. Okay, I'm wrong on that regard. Kitaro has more. So, I made the right choice, I guess, focusing on that for multiple reasons. I just gotta get a good window to maximize my damage now. Round 5. Do I dare reserve? Is the big question. Okay, so another medium mech over there. 4 mechs, one of which is a heavy and one of which is... Oh, is that really initiative 2 tank? Oh no, 4 mechs and another tank. That's... What initiative are you on? Oh, you're initiative 1, so you're probably a demolisher in that case. Which scares me.
I'm your spaniel.
But with sensor lock and missiles, I can alleviate that a lot still. I'm just going to reserve. Let the Hunchback and the Kitaro go. And hopefully Behemoth can manage these attacks really well. So, that was like an LRM-15 of some kind.
Systems holding.
So that had to be a trebuchet, right? But, that wasn't 2 LRM-15s, mind you. Where the hell's the Kitaro going? Where the hell are they going? On one side, I'm thankful they're kind of turning their side to me like that. Ooh, that's gonna run hot. That was still scary. Ow! The nerve of you shooting my head like that.
Good to go.
So, I'm not gonna get any evasion stacks, so why not just stand still? And prioritize well, that explains why, because I can't hit it with everything, even though it shot me with all its weaponry. The jerk. Yeah, I should shoot with Behemoth first, because she's got the increased accuracy on her autocannon. I don't want a vigilance, so... And I might as well fire missiles. I am going to generate some heat, though. Whereas this would cool me down.
I copy.
Gotta try and hit that left torso as much as possible, so... Trying to move over on my left a little bit would be good, and it keeps a little bit of distance on these mechs.
They've got a sensor
So,
on me.
I was on this, right? Or was... Oh, I decided not to commit with Deadeye, that's probably why. And Deadeye, alas, is not going to get a good shot here that I want. So I might as well get rid of that, Should I just get rid of the final evasion stack with that said? He'll get a good shot next turn. And what did... Oh, they just sensor locked Behemoth, that's what. I was wondering what, for a moment, what they sensor locked there. And it shows icon on her, so I gotta keep that in mind.
Engaging target.
Dude, that was damn good hits there. I could knock it down if I'm so lucky for next turn. And that'll follow up well. I may not even need a precision strike with that said if I can knock it down. Okay, that was like another striker, I think. Oh no, or was that the tank? Oh yeah, that might actually be a second striker in that case, so what's on initiative 1? I need to pay attention to that. Oh well. Can't worry about it now, let's just cripple this thing. I need to get on that flank somehow, which means I'm constantly going to be trying to move leftward. While they focus their attention on Behemoth and this same plan as before, Behemoth's just going to sprint the hell back once she starts taking a significant amount of damage. And so far this thing's getting worked. Although it's going to take a little bit of time to get to the Eternals with all these missiles. Ooh, I'm wrong. What did we expose? Probably the least exciting thing to expose. I'm afraid to say. And Can't quite get a good elevation shot, sadly. So I think Glitch just hangs where she is now. Maybe knock it down? Oh, you're not in optimal range, are you? Because I figured this would be higher. Chance to hit. Yeah, you're at long range. So let's fix that some. That is in optimal range. Perfect. So that should help a lot in that regard. And the trees aren't going to negate your damage, so maybe... Well, the missiles would have still done the stability damage anyway. Is that enough to knock it down? Yes, it is. So next turn, you are not doing anything. Everyone else gets cold shots on you. Now it just begs the question, how do I position my pilots? With that said... That was an initiative 1 tank, so yeah, it is actually a demolisher, isn't it? Oh, there was a second tank down there. Alright. Okay, that explains a bit. Just gotta be careful, I'm gonna take notable damage. I could get in his face there. Is that a good idea? With the improved call shot, maybe? And it puts me in trees, which would protect me some. Just gotta be cautious. The Kataro's gonna take a shot at you, but at least you can mitigate a lot of that damage. Priority? Really damn tempting, but I should shoot the side torso.
All weapons committed.
Because that's where all the weapons are at. Although I think I missed with 2 lasers, which is a bit of a shame. Sadly, I also don't get ammo to conveniently explode either, so that's gonna be felt. But these are gonna be good missile shots. Because I think I just gave Revel the improved cold shot bonus too, or was that Glitch? I can't remember. It looks like you do get the improved cold shot, so damage the hell out of this thing. Although if I have gone for a center torso, that probably would have died this turn. And we didn't breach any armor, which is a real pain. I may have made a mistake not going straight for the killing blow. Ow. That is without a doubt a trebuchet. And I cannot just conveniently outlast the cursed thing either. I could precision strike it to allow for Behemoth to get a shot. Oh, but they still got a mech to shoot with, so Behemoth's gonna get to go first. This was probably a mistake though, not going straight for the killing blow. This damage got spread way too much. I probably could have killed that if I'd gone straight for the center torso. I underestimated how much damage I could have actually done there. Now Kataro's gonna get to go. This will be a bit painful. Gonna shoot at Behemoth. That is damn painful. I can brace though.
Can't take much
Or I could vigilance even. If I'm that concerned.
standing by.
Yeah, you can just brace, so... Gotta be very cautious of that, because I just took a lot of stability damage. And he did not move, let's see. We could kill it. We could kill it. I regret not focusing the center torso, though. Because it survived because of that choice. It's probably almost dead, but we didn't get anything that I wanted, which was crippling his weaponry. And at least it's shooting at the brace target, and missing decently because of its knockdown effect. So damage was light, thankfully. Now we still gotta know how much health is left on this thing, because everything else is gonna get to move still. And whatever that heavy mech is, it has a sensor lock apparently. Which didn't matter for Behemoth, she didn't even move. Oh, whatever's on Initiative 1 shoots missiles. Or is that... oh no, that's the Initiative 2 tank. It's because they have so many things that they can move with. Oh god, here comes the Behemoth. Next turn, or not Behemoth, but...
I await your command.
damn it, I forget what that dang demolisher. I'm gonna need to be very cautious of that damn thing. 6 health. Yeah, that was definitely a bad decision. But I can fix that now with an LRM-15. Get out of vision of that damn demolisher and try and prioritize it. And if I'm so lucky, this LRM-15 will kill that hunchback for me. No, it did not. That's unfortunate, because now they're getting closer. And I don't think getting away is much of an option here, but I think we're outnumbered at the moment because more are coming. 1, 2, 3, 5 mechs, as well as 2 tanks.
You, Commander.
How? 6 more damage. 6 more damage on the center torso. So I need to somehow hit with 2 missiles if I'm going to do that. And the hunchback has yet to go still, so maybe I just fire the trebuchet. I think it's safer just to fire with Rebel to ensure a kill on this thing. Because I do have the ammo still to just go to town on everything I can see. But it might be a bit of a mistake not trying to go aggressively for the objective, though.
Alright, folks, let's get this done.
Although, getting to that point with a demolisher round is probably a bad idea anyway. Now, here comes the trebuchet about to take its shots. We knew it was a trebuchet, that's no surprise. Ow, ow, ow. That wasn't pleasant.
Good to go.
Do I get... Ooh, I get direct line of sight on that thing. Which is kind of what I would like to do. At least for now. It's more damage potential at least.
Commencing alpha.
And that might be my next target, since I don't think it's a good strategy to wait until it runs out of ammo. Although we only exposed the arm, didn't we? Although we may be forced to fight this Kitaro in close.
Damn it. I'm hit.
2 head injuries, god damn it.
Reporting major armor loss.
Yeah, Behemoth is
Receiving you.
not in a good place right now. And yeah, you're unsteady, so I'm gonna have to brace with you is what that tells me. You still, well, half your armor's just been shredded, holy crap. So staying here is not a good idea. I think we learned that there. Although, now this just forces my hand on the dang Kintaro, doesn't it?
They got a lock on me.
This is not a good position for me. I could have gone for objective and then just ran for it, but I don't have the mobility to justify it. We can at least avoid the Annihilator pretty well, or the Demolisher. And I want to shoot this, I might as well shoot this Kintaro, but don't really have the most convenient movement, with that said. Yeah, because... Oh, you lose vision. You're the one seeing it right now. Which sounds really weird to say. It does sound weird to say. Because you don't have direct line of sight yet. Well, I need to shoot this thing without a doubt. Do I dare reserve? Because this is not going to be pretty, but I have good evasion stacks on durability on everyone, though. I just gotta make sure I prioritize my damage really well. Okay, Trebuchet took a PPC hit, so that's what, a Vindicator? Or a Griffin, probably. So there's the Trebuchet about to take its missile shots. Maybe I do try to outlast the dang Trebuchet, but oh boy.
Reporting major armor loss.
That's not gonna be pleasant. Because now he's about to fall down because of the Kitaro, isn't it? Oh, you're shooting at the Vindicator, you jerk. I'm kind of okay with that, though. Now, how much mobility? 2 evasion stacks. So I think this is Deadeye's job. How much evasion can I get? Only 2. At point blank range, precision strike is warranted to mitigate a lot of that evasion stack. And it slows it down for next turn too. I think we go straight for a killing blow. No more fooling around like I did with the Hunchback. It's not going to be easy. I gotta knock it down if I want to continue to hit the center torso consistently. But it slows down its initiative quite a bit in case I don't knock it down. And that does put me in missile optimum range, right? Yes, it does. Because of the tactic skills. That's good. I like it. Gotta be mindful of stability damage, though. That is important to note, stability damage. You lose 2 points of stability there. We just gotta kill this thing, so that way you're safe from more missiles, in all honesty. So murder the hell out of this thing. You got permission, Alpha Strike. Because the main thing with this, the trees, it does not help with stability damage. Not in the slightest. But we are gonna have to do like a fallback maneuver. Oh, and you were Sentinel Lock, so there goes your evasion stacks, but the Wolverine got good armor. We're good there.
Waiting for orders.
Gotta make sure we get the best chance to hit. That isn't obscured, ideally. Which, everything's obscured with that said. And it looks like you can hit with everything. Perfect.
No sweat.
You're probably gonna get shot by everything because of how exposed you are, but evasion stacks should help a lot. And you're a defender, so trying to knock out this pile's a bad idea anyway. So hit it good, knock it down. Ooh, it is knocked down, so Behemoth is going to get a really good shot here in a moment. Potentially. And at least this sets it up for a kill next turn.
Orders.
Am I okay with not moving to get my brace? Because Behemoth still has armor, just has a lot less armor than she originally did. Is the point I'm trying to get across, so I'm kind of scared for her. I hope I didn't miss with the autocannon. I'm really hoping I didn't miss with the autocannon. It almost looked like it did, but it was just snapping the camera back to what it was originally. Now, Deadeye, you are quite skilled at this kind of stuff. I think that means you can hit with missiles as well. Perfect. I don't know if your laser's got the best optimal range, mind you, but I couldn't ask for a better shot. And you could kill it. You could single-handedly kill this Kitara, which sets me up for the rest of this turn really well. Nope, not quite.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
So one medium mech might still get to shoot me. Although something's gonna sentinel lock me too. Oh, Cicada, you're annoying. There's a repair belt, but
Blown past my arm.
so long as the autocan plus is safe, I think I can deal with the repair bell here. I just gotta make the salvage reward worth it. So, do I gamble with Glitch trying to kill this thing? Well, Cicada already sees me. Let's not kid ourselves. Cicada already sees me, and Glitch just needs to get to good evasion. What's more likely to kill? Because if the PPC doesn't hit the center torso... Let me look. 50% chance. I think the Trebuchet is a better bet.
Standing by.
Because I'm gambling too much that... Oh, I kind of have to stand still, which kind of sucks too. And I'm not going to get my brace. But I do have the trees, which helps some. Let's kill this cursed thing. Overcommits, but a little more reliable than Glitch trying to kill that thing. Because I kind of learned my lesson with trying to cripple the Hunchback after all. Alright, there goes the Trebuchet about to fire its missiles. Still doesn't feel pleasant, but I think the strategy is just save that for last, because it is going to run out of missiles at some point. And I think its laser arm's already exposed.
Waiting on you, Commander.
So, it's not a terrible idea just to shoot its arm off and wait until it runs out of missiles
Ready, set,
while I go after everything else. That might be a good idea. I don't know if I want to shoot this cicada though, but it has crap for armor too, so it is worth doing. To the point I may just want a precision strike. Sounds silly. It sounds really silly, but Behemoth could get a damn good shot on afterwards. I could also sensor lock it. I can't say no to 80 and 85% chances to hit. But of course, 85% chance failed me. Now, it still took a lot of stability damage with that said. And I don't want Behemoth up there to leave herself vulnerable to everything. Okay, laser arm, that's exposed. Everything else is still decently damaged. I think I still brace though, because she is kind of their focus. Which I'm okay with. Oh, I was wondering why you had 50% chance. It's because you're the torso laser. I'd still take the shot anyway, without a doubt. Because the odds are good, LRM's kind of pointless. Let's cool down. Ooh, at least that hit. Lasers are not as impressive. And this cicada should die really quickly because it has no real armor to it. It is, for all intents and purposes, a medium version of a Locust. I just gotta get rid of the dang evasion stacks. And I did do a precision strike too, so Deadeye and Rebel are both going to be able to act on that before the cicada, so I have a good chance of killing it.
I hear ya.
So, I should, for all intents and purposes, sensor lock it now. Because Glitch needs to cool down anyway, so it's a good incentive to do it. I should have moved with her first, but she is so far back. Well, I don't think anything really sees her. That's still not pleasant feeling. Even if I am bracing that to hell. Because at this rate, she's going to have no armor by the end of this battle completely. Yeah, just look at that armor. Holy crap. I think Behemoth can't risk anymore. At least as far as like an auto cannon or something's concerned. I think I'm okay for taking the LRM hits, but as soon as that heavy or demolisher starts getting close, she cannot be in the front line. Either way, ooh, you're going to overheat, so let's be cautious of that, but this is going to be good. All your evasion stacks are gone, buddy. What are you going to do about this, Salvo? The answer is nothing at all. Eat it. You sadly did not fall down. That would have been amazing for Deadeye. Can I get a flank shot, though? The answer is yes, and I can get 3 evasion stacks, or I could get LRM side shot, too. I'd rather maximize my hit chance. Because if I kill this thing, most of those mechs can't actually shoot me anyway. So that is the purpose of this, because this side has been mutilated. So please kill it for me, Deadeye. Kill it with everything, although not the leg, anything but the leg. The leg and the torso. I was hoping the center torso would have gone, but now it's still spying for him, sadly. So Behemoth will probably have to finish it off. I have no clue what this mech is. It's probably a cataphract. It's at least got sensor lock, that's all I know. There was a good chance you probably weren't going to kill it anyway, it looks like. So Behemoth, you're in a lot of trouble. If there's a way to avoid getting spotted. I don't know if I like this maneuver, not giving you a woods or brace. The idea is to keep you out of vision, though, at this point, because you can't really soak any more damage for me. Although you're walking up a hill, I take that back. You're not helping, you're still getting spotted. So make me feel more better about this by killing the cicada, please. Thank you.
More
If we can kill these things one at a time there, then I should be okay. I hope they don't see... Oh, they see something. Oh, sensor lock, that's why. Okay, that explains that.
Showing minor damage.
So, gotta keep an eye on the trebuchet's armor, with that said. Because I'm still scared about this demolisher here. I'm pretty certain it's a demolisher since it didn't do anything else just yet.
Waiting for orders.
Yes, Commander.
So now, a big question. I do have sensor lock. I think we get Rebel out of here, although Rebel still got good amount of armor. This thing's about to come up regardless. Do I dare reserve? Because so far there's only one medium mech, from what I can tell, so maybe this is a good idea. Oh, it's the trebuchet. The one thing I kind of want to ignore. Oh crap. That was scary. At least Behemoth's still alive. That could have destroyed a arm or torso there, if commit with everything. Because yeah, like I said, even though you still got good internals, you're going to have no armor left by the end of this battle if this carries on. I think we just play it safe, keep you back in case of that heavy mech being a cataphracts and being able to kill you at this point. With an autocannon 10 and PPC, that thing is no joke. And at least this way you can help get rid of the evasion stacks. But I guess we have no choice but to focus on this thing. It's the only thing that's presenting itself right now.
Got a lock on me.
And thankfully the trebuchet is the only thing with scary missile salvo right now. Does that give me height advantage? Doesn't look like it. But I'm going to attempt it anyway. I'm just not going to fire lasers, I think, for the sake of not overheating. It is damn tempting, I'm not going to lie, though, to fire the lasers, but I think my focus is just to knock this thing down and kill that laser arm, too. But I don't think the strategy of keeping this thing alive to run out of ammo is a good one anymore. With it conveniently being the one in front. And Deadeye is going to have to soak the damage there, but... Nope. Yeah, they're going after Behemoth. But so long as they're missiles, she is still incredibly safe for the time being.
I hear ya.
Next, let's see. I got PPC, I got no heat, and I am out of vision too. Am I in optimal range? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Deadeye gets to go next, so maybe I save Deadeye for the precision strike, so that way I can force this back on initiative too. So, ooh, 95% chance. You don't need Deadeye anyway. Or you don't need Precision Strike. Just... Ooh, that felt good. Almost knocked down, which would have been even better, potentially. How? I could knock this down and not burn a Precision Strike. And I can't say no to that. I say we just go for the knockdown. Forget the Precision Strike. Because it is going to lose its initiative anyway. And even with the obscured shot, I'm still doing damn well on my hit chance. I'm going to take it. Do us proud, Deadeye. There you go. Timba! We're just going straight for killing blows. If I'm going to salvage anything, it's going to be whatever the heavy mech is, which again is probably a cataphracts. Which I would be okay with a second 70-tonner cataphracts.
Waiting for orders.
I would be okay with that. It gives me some options, I guess. You're in optimum range. You are still good on the armor front. Your laser arm can be turned away, though, so you are not at risk of losing any components just yet. I'm just wondering if there's a better way I could do that. Probably could have got you behind the hills, in all honesty. Again, let's try going straight for the killing blow. I learned my lesson from the Hunchback. Let's go straight for a killing blow. Am I okay with you overheating, though? I say, given the circumstances, do it.
Full salvo.
You had to miss one of the laser shots, though. Now, how crippled is this thing now? Because technically they have nothing on Initiative 3 anymore, so Deadeye is going to be amazing for this. And he has the armor to justify this. I would like to keep you back for the missile's optimum range, but you are almost untouched, so I think you need to be in the front line now there, Deadeye. Continue crippling this thing. 70% chance your lasers have a good opportunity to kill it, and I'm still going to fire the missiles anyway. Still a 50% chance to hit for each missile. Not quite a kill, but it felt like it was close. 13 damage. Glitch can do it. Glitch can do it. What is the chance? Yeah, she doesn't actually have the boost to the precision, the called shot, I think. I'm curious though, if I precision strike, would that boost even higher, as silly as it may sound? No, it wouldn't. It's just redundant. I just want to be certain for when I really need to get a kill, like right now. I missed the PPC shot. Oh, thankfully the missiles paid off though. They made up for the PPC slack. Alright. I'm happy about this now. We have what? One mech? A Demolisher, and I think a second Striker.
Yes, Commander.
Now, what do I do with Behemoth? I think I want Behemoth to try for a flank. Since they only have one mech that has missiles apparently, so you should be relatively safe even if a sensor lock hits you. It's probably a bad idea, considering... But now, what's my priority? Well, I guess I'm forced to deal with this Striker anyway, since it's right in my face. I could melee with Deadeye. I could melee and possibly just kill immediately, since I do double damage on melee attacks. I'm gonna have to do the math in my head to be sure, because next turn that Demolisher is gonna kill us. Which, I don't think you could blame me. I don't want two autocannon 20s shooting at me. I hope you can forgive me on that. But let's see, 140 damage, so yeah, melee attack is a guaranteed kill. It would make my life so much easier. Do I Vigilance with that said? Oh, I have full morale, so why not? Because I think I'll get morale for killing this tank anyway. Just in case. And this would be all but a guaranteed kill. And it ignores the trees too, I just realized.
Engaging physical attack.
Stomp. Striker goes squish. Just as its place in the world, as BattleMechs ruled the field.
I'm receiving you.
Now, that is a grasshopper, isn't it, Cataphract? And what is it? It's a tactician. We kind of already knew that. Now I have to look for an opportunity to try and knock this thing out, which is going to be tricky, but optimum range LRMs is going to be a good start. Since I need a cooldown anyway, I'm not going to fire any more lasers. But it's a good thing I got those 2 extra tons of LRM missiles. I would have been out a while ago. I think anyway. Ooh, +1 penalty because of the heat. That's something I didn't know.
Firing.
Again, gotta be mindful of Demolisher. That thing can die quickly. Ooh, head hit. That's going to help a ton for knocking out that pilot though. Because I do have 4 priority salvage, so this is worth trying to do. And no way I could get direct line of sight, so let's just play safe and just not get spotted by said grasshopper. At least until it goes over that ridge a little bit more. And if possible, try and prepare to deal with the Demolisher.
Firing on target.
Which means I might just reserve with Behemoth then, so maybe she can just go in there and melee the damn Demolisher for me. Sprints in there, maybe gets in melee range for next turn before it acts, if I'm so lucky. Grasshopper isn't too scary, but it can do a lot of notable damage with its first few salvos before it starts overheating.
Damage minimal.
So I gotta be cautious. What's your heat like? Wow, that thing has a lot of heat sinks if it just fired 5 lasers and generated no heat.
Commander.
I think I just reserve. I'm curious, is it possible? Ooh, it is very likely I could melee that thing next turn with Behemoth. Which is why I want to reserve so this thing acts first. I don't know if it would be a guaranteed kill with Behemoth, but that would make my life so much easier if that Demolisher never gets to attack.
On the move.
She is exposed to the Grasshopper, so the rest of my Lance needs to take care of that thing. Which a precision strike will help a ton there. Yes, it is a Demolisher. Good thing I took that thing seriously. Can I one-shot is the big question, because this is scary if I can't. Because was it 90 damage on the dragon? I need 180. 180 exactly, even on the most armored components. I just can't miss. Which means there's a 5% chance, a 1 in 20 chance of missing, which terrifies me. Which really does terrify me, and I think a precision strike is going to be useful here. Do I? Well, it has a... Do I precision strike now? How likely do I feel this thing would get knocked down? Oh, you Vigilance. I was confused about why you're the only one that can go this turn. That confused me. Or do I melee? How much stability damage would that do on a melee? I want to do my math. 55 stability. And that's 30 stability there. So melee sounds like the way to go if my concern is knocking this thing out. Sort of. I don't... Because it's only 70 damage, the lasers are by far better. I'm just going to reserve. Let's see if the trebuchet can knock this thing down.
Ready for orders.
I may not fire with the lasers. It's really tempting to fire with the lasers, though.
Confirmed.
I'm already overheated once, so why not overheat again? Hopefully it doesn't cause too much repair time for this trebuchet. Yeah, I overheat quite a bit. But I'm going to commit to this and at least see if I can knock it down. I'll have Glitch use the precision strike to maybe hit a weakened component. You had to miss with 2 goddamn lasers, though. That I'm not really happy with.
I got the heat spiking here.
So I'm confident I can knock this thing down, but... What do I aim for? Because the large laser's on the center torso. So I don't think I'm going to take that out. The only thing that would be good at killing the torso would be where the LRM ammo is at, which isn't on the left torso, sadly. Yeah, if I can hit that LRM ammo, that would immediately kill that torso, but what's the armor difference? I might as well stick to that side torso there. Especially since I'm on his flank, I can't hit the other side anyway. And my hit chances? Okay, I was worried. I was looking at hit chance, and it was 0 before. That's freaked me out. Knock it out for me. Knock it down, rather. So at least Behemoth's gonna get to go before that thing gets up. Gotta be cautious, though. Because it's not likely going to die, but at least I can cripple its weaponry. That's what, 2 lasers there. And if possible, I would like to get in its way, so that way maybe it can't shoot at Behemoth. It just won't. It won't let me move this 1 hex here, which is what I'm trying to do. I think it's because the Grasshopper's in the way. I'm terrified of this, but at least Deadeye is a little more equipped to deal with 2 autocan 20s. Yeah, I can't quite kill that even with all my weaponry. Alright, sorry about that there. Had to take care of something quickly, so we're not likely to kill this Grasshopper, but let's at least cripple it for when it does get up. And hopefully Deadeye kind of gets in the way. And besides, I kind of want to knock it out anyway, so
Ready for orders.
I can kill this. It doesn't tell me what side I'm stomping on it, probably because it's so small, but 180 damage, that's the exact amount I need to kill it. Now, time to roll the dice. Do I get the natural 1? Do I get the natural 1?
I wade into it.
Thank God.
Hot damn, we're gonna do this right.
Thank God.
Vehicle trashed.
We're not done yet, though. That Grasshopper's still scarce. It's still going to do some notable damage, at least. Could kill a component on Behemoth if it gets a good shot on her. Which doesn't look like it's going that way, thankfully. Miss with the large laser. A little bit of exposed structure, but I was already overheated, so that shouldn't be significant enough.
Waiting for orders.
Is it possible I can get a flank shot? Not quite. I was hopeful there for a moment. I could just sprint, maybe. I want to try and knock this thing out. Since we already hit in the HUD once, it did fall down and the torso got destroyed, so potentially that means I just gotta kill this other torso to knock out the pilot. I just don't want to hit the center torso with that said, so let me just go and brace, and this protects my exposed torso, right? That's left side? Yep, that's left side, so this is the plan. We're just gonna brace and surround this thing and try and knock out the pilot as a result. Although, this is not a good opportunity to try and hit it. I could reserve.
Waiting for orders.
It's not a terrible idea, but glitch is not going to be in a good spot either to try and shoot it. As silly as it sounds, I think I just reserve and let it go first. See if that opens up a better opportunity. Good God, melee! You dick. At least that was only 2 lasers that was lost. I can replace that. Now, I want to look for an opportunity to kind of hit that other side. Because I do have cold shots, so maybe I can hit the rear and start shooting that torso if I'm so lucky.
I leap. I soar.
Can I do 2 cold shots or 2 precision strikes with that said? Because if I use the morale, I don't think I can get a second precision strike, so I don't think this is worth it. Because I'm not really going to hit... If I hit that ammo, though, that'd be amazing. I think Deadeye tries for that focus shot. I don't think we got the side torso, though, that I wanted. It's close, though, so maybe Deadeye can do a cold shot on the rear. I want to try and kill that other torso off, and this looks like a good opportunity if I can get that ammo explosion. Because it's without a doubt still got ammo on that damn thing. That's the left torso, right? I gotta make sure this is the proper torso. Yeah, it is a little bit confusing, so... Okay, the PPC did hit the torso, it just didn't breach. That's what I was a little bit worried about, making sure I'm shooting at the right component. Alright, so make this work. If it dies, then I guess it dies. Not much I could do about it. There. We got ourselves a grasshopper. Excellent combat. So that's all of them.
Waiting on you.
So
Commander.
let's actually do the proper mission, shall we? Wasn't too terribly bad, although the trebuchet has a bit of repair cost to it and repair time. But we get to liberate both objectives at once. We killed everything. Salvage is going to be good, because the pay was crap. Hold position until samples are aboard, so just hold position till the end of the turn, I believe, is all I have to do.
Mission successful.
To land immediately. Oh. Okay, I figured we had the evac still, but I guess that's because we killed everything. Alright. That's all good then. So now, let's have a look at our salvage. Ooh, contract payment increase. That's not a big deal, mind you. That's not really a big deal because we got crap, but... Trebuchet is overheated there. Let's see. Behemoth's out for 30 days though, so we have no Guts pilot, with Lucky also out. I gotta keep that in mind. But yeah, it was pretty damn close. 135 points armor still remaining. And still pretty good on the structure front at least. Now, what do we get for salvage? Well, without a doubt the Grasshopper, we are gaining ourselves a 70-ton heavy mech. With jump jets, no less. LRM 10++, more stability damage. Tempting. Very tempting. What else do we got? Medium laser plus. What's this? Cockpit mod. What is this? Oh, +3 injury resist? I don't know what exactly that means. Gyro. That's increased melee hit. Some neat stuff there. I don't know how much I care for it. Ooh, rangefinder. View distance. That could be useful on a light mech. Just takes up a slot. It's tempting. Or not really a light mech, but a scout. I just wish I knew what the vision range was so I could properly judge that, though. The viewfinder's probably useful, or rangefinder, we'll grab it. And maybe we'll get lucky and grab something else that's good. Let's see. We got the medium laser plus. Didn't get the plus LRM, sadly. Which kind of would have been pretty nice there for a trebuchet. I am still itching to get myself a catapult A1, though. Deadeye's kind of demands that mech. For obvious reasons if you played MechWarrior 2. But that was pretty good there. We'll have to see what the repair status looks like for all my mechs, or if even the next story mission kicks in. And I gotta stop trying to wobble this table too much. So, we got ourselves a new toy. It's a 70-tonner, it's pretty good, but what do I replace? It's kind of teaching me I don't want light mechs, but I feel like I should keep it. What do I replace, though, still? Because I gotta replace something. If nothing else, the Jenner would be the light mech to take. Or to keep, so I might as well keep that over the Spider. So we'll get rid of the damn Spider then. As much as it pains me not having an actual scout, but I do have the Jenner, I do have the Cicada for that role if it's still necessary. Now, what do my contracts look like? Still more the same. Hostile insertion, that's good bills. It's going to be a very difficult one. It's a battle. I don't want to touch that. I learned my lesson, god damn it. And we got 2 missions that takes us back to Ryan's Fate, I think, is where we start off. So I'm tempted to do that. Because I need some time to kind of heal up my mech warriors anyway. And repair, without a doubt. So now the moment of truth. How much is this going to take? Because I think I only had 2 lasers on this arm, so... yeah, those are the only things I need to replace. I'm not putting laser plus on the trebuchet though. With how fragile those lasers can be. But we're looking good. Tonnage is completely maxed out. So I don't think there's anything else needed to do. Just 7 days to repair that. Alright. I'll bite. And a dragon. How much would the fact that 3 days... kind of funny, considering it looks like it's been stripped completely of its armor. You figured it would cost a bit more. Now, only thing left is to manage and try and prioritize. Dragon, you go up on the queue there. I kind of want my Griffin, if I were to be honest. So, and I want my Jenner, since it's like my only light mech I currently have. So we'll get the faster mechs there. I do need to get this damn cataphract kind of repaired though. And of course, since I'm trying to move multiple mechs up, it's taking a while, isn't it? Because I'm pushing the other ones back down. Okay, Dragon, Griffin. And I might as well get the Cicada up because it is the scout mech. But don't worry, once I get some more mech points or mech tech points, that should help a ton with repairs at least. So, let's head over to the next contract and maybe I'll just stop there. I'll probably stop once we get back to Ryan's Fate. Which one do I want to do first? Capture base or recovery? Well, I already just did recovery, so I'm okay with doing another one there. Pay is not the best, so I might as well go for another salvage focus. If nothing else, so. I think that's the plan there, because I'm doing well in the funds right now, especially after that first mission that I prioritized on C-bills, so. I think we'll do salvage for the next mission when I get around to it, and then if that other mission contract is still there, ooh. We don't have hydroponics, sadly, so we don't get the guaranteed positive effect. Let's see. We need more frozen burger meat, huh? Please tell me that the refrigerator is still operational. What's the dilemma? We picked up new supplies a few weeks ago. We're now opening some of the crates. Okay. And we're now opening some of the crates of machine tools. And, well, I can't believe this has happened again, but... okay, so I don't get what's going on here. Flash you, let's see, burgers on the menu? Oh, we got food rather than supplies, huh? So what do I want to do? Destroy the meat, that sounds like a good way to burn morale. Give the crates of meat to Yang, huh? I might as well sell them, you would think. Burgers on the menu? Well, I guess I could give it to Yang. But, I'll give him the meat. +1 tech point, +1 morale, so all positive, especially the tech point. Okay, I was worried there was something negative there. Probably destroying the meat would have caused something negative, if I were to be honest. So let's see, Crunch is going to be back in action in a few days. And my Griffin's about ready to go too. Is the upgrade to the Argo going to finish though in time? It looks like it will. We're going to get there in time. And then what would be my next upgrade focus for the Argo? Something cheap, I think. But I also would like to continue enhancing the repairs with that said too, for obvious reasons. Because it's starting to take a lot of time to repair these things. And maybe I want to get another mech bay with that said too.
Boss, we've just completed those upgrades.
Ooh, so that's done. What's next? Oh, what do I need? Improved power conduit. Ooh, my god, that is expensive. Over 2 million. I don't think I want to afford that anytime soon until I get a lot of breathing room. And otherwise, there's no real incentive to get to improved power conduit, is there? I guess the idea is to continue enhancing my mech bay. Oh, I could also enhance the medical bay, but that's going to cost me $1 million. We'll hold on to that for now. Let's focus on repairing the mechs, I guess. Which one's faster with that said? No, they're the exact same, so nothing exciting there.
It'll take a bit, but we'll get it done.
Now, with that said, how has things been sped up? 43 days for the trebuchet, 37, so it seems like we're actually getting repairs caught up on somewhat. At least mildly. Ooh, the Cicada is about to be finished too, so repair work on that will be done. And we'll actually have a scout mech for the next mission if so necessary. Although, from what I'm learning, scout mechs aren't really all that ideal just yet. Or not anymore anyway, unless it's like a dragon I use for a heavy scout mech. But our roster is looking decent with that said. Our rosters are looking really good. We can up our tonnage some. Ooh, and I forgot about the Grasshopper. It's got good equipment there. It's kind of similar to my Thunderbolt I've been using for the multiplayer mode. Especially since its movement's the exact same. I'll have to consider that if I'm going to make tweaks with my multiplayer Lance. Because same armor, a little bit heavier tonnage, I'll have to think on that. I'll have to really think on that, although it is an LRM-5 and not an LRM-10, which I kind of don't like to an extent, but it's got promise. I definitely am going to be feeling it for the next mission, I think. Without a doubt. And now Mech Warrior status, I think Crunch is back up now. Behemoth's out for 19 days still. Lucky's out for 40. And 600 experience for my new blood there, so they're making some decent experience, but I should field one of them at least for the next mission. With that said, without a doubt, I'm going to need some kind of like guts pilot, possibly. Someone with Bulwark would be helpful. Although, Redwood's not up for a task just yet until she does a mission. So we have a bit of work to do. I'm probably going to need to get some more experienced veterans, I suppose. But I'll think on that more for my next stream. Thank you for watching, everyone. Those were some pretty good missions, a little bit tense, mind you. Really damn tense for the second one. But it came out well for me. I'm in good shape right now.